Alright, I do have this in here. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. You scared me, Sweepy. Oh my gosh. You're really rambunctious today. Phoenix has had this as her home alone now twice. Once when she was just really aggressive with the young ones for about 4 or 5 days. And then now that she's sick and needs some healing time. But look how well she's doing. Oh, I think I'm going to let her spend the day with the others while I'm gone. There's Miss Cloud waiting for PK to get out of that box. Even though there's another box right there that she could use. She's been standing there for quite a while. It's cold, so she's on one foot. So she's standing on one foot, waiting for a specific box, ignoring the other one. So here is Phoenix. She slept with them last night. I came out this morning and there was some smoosh underneath her. Can't tell if it was just chicken poop or if it was egg. But I noticed that the coop itself had a different type of smell to it. Not just a chicken poop smell. And I'm not sure if it was sort of a medicine smell to it. But now I'm like, what if she lays a soft egg and the other chickens eat it? Or she just poops and they think it's an egg and they eat it for some bizarre reason. You know, I'm told I have to throw out all of her eggs. She hasn't laid anything because, you know, just trying to get better. But what they said, oh yeah, you can feed. Like I could feed her egg back to the other chickens. But then I'm like, okay, they eat her egg, which is going to have medicine in it. Otherwise, we'd be able to eat them. And then they're going to lay eggs. So what does that mean? I can now eat their eggs? Is it diluted enough that it doesn't matter? Being somewhat cautious and a little bit paranoid about that, I probably won't. I'll probably just crack them open, put them in the compost, and probably use her shell, you know, because I feed them their eggshells. Everyone will get some of this, but some will get more, if you know what I'm saying. Popcorn. She's at the very bottom of the pecking order, so she's like, I guess just get some here. She's never hungry, though, because she is at the bottom. She eats, like, all the time. Whenever she can, she eats. Okay, I just looked outside, and I have a chicken loose. Who's that? And how long has she been out? I know she was in there. I know I locked them up. I counted them before I went inside, like hours ago. How long have you been out? Oh, yep. I see what happened. Hi, sweetie. How long have you been out here? I could have swore that I latched this. So, it wasn't latched, which means that it opened with the wind and she came out. See, you did a good job. Come on out. It's just a little bit of snow, PK and Trinity. It's not even much to get upset about. Look. Right, even though we have snow on the ground and the temperatures in the evening will be, 27 or so, it's not going to get colder than that. So I'm going to take out this heat lamp. I don't need 2 lights in here. This is a heat lamp, and I used it when it got below like 20 degrees or when someone was molting. This is the regular normal light that I can turn on with the remote or timer whenever I want. Very convenient. So I'll leave that one up here. because even in the summer I could see, oh, I gotta turn the light on so I could see what's going on. But the way I have everything laid out, let me back up a little bit. It's like all of these extension cords are just kind of all over the place. Mainly because when I set it up, I didn't know how it was gonna go. But this white extension cord is hooked up to the timer. And it goes here. It went to this one that I'm taking out. And it goes inside the coop too. And that light in there actually has a switch, so I could turn it on and off. But if I wanted to, I could have a timer light go on in there, which, you know, I don't. But now I have to try and get all this out. No, it shouldn't be too difficult. But some things are sort of wrapped around some other things, aren't they? Yes, they are. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just going to record Sweepy while I do this. Oh, and these cords are really, really dusty. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of dust, huh? Yeah, a lot of dust. Not exactly surprised by that. This is what she does whenever she's laying an egg. This is Starla. She just sits there and makes noise like something's happening, you guys. And then she's been doing that since day one. There she goes, she's laying her egg. And she's like kind of crying about it. I don't think it hurts her or anything, it's just, there it went. Good job. It's just how she shows that it's going to happen. If I'm out here and I hear her doing that and she's in the box, I'm like, it's coming now. You done? You want to come on out? So I'll open the door for you. There you go. Usually she doesn't stay in. She's like, I laid the egg and now I want out. Here she comes. She's like, I don't need to sit on it. Well, we have 8 eggs today. The only one not laying is Phoenix, because of course she's still having her recovery time. But here is my basket. Look at that. That is beautiful. And I know, you know what's really kind of cool is that in cases like this, I can almost tell you whose egg is whose. And after the second molt of PK, she now has some pretty good size eggs. Hopefully she doesn't get them as large as Phoenix, because I think that is part of Phoenix's problem. So here I've taken them out. This one is obviously Sweepy. Sweepy! Then this is PK. See, now she has the biggest egg now out of everybody. This is going to be Trinity. Those are the 2 black stars. So they have those darker eggs. And of these left, let's see here. I would guess, based on the coloration and the kind of oddness of it, that is Miss Cloud. And then I would go with these 2 being the wine dots. They're still fairly small. Angel, Popcorn. So in this case, I think I can actually tell who's who in the egg world. Sweepy. She's really kind of violent about it, isn't she? Oh, goodness. Sweepy. Are you finding whatever it is? Excuse me. Cray cray. Sweepy. Hey, Sweepy. Hey, chirp chirp. Oh, I know that word. Sweepy. Let's see if I can. Cheepy. Cheepy. Chirp chirp. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. All right, good job. Yeah, okay. So do you want to see how I clean the chicken coop out? Probably not. But I take this long stick and all I have is a light layer of sand. And in the morning when I come out, I take it and I kind of do this to the center. And then I come over here, go to the center, and I end up with this long lineup of chicken poop. Then I have a special container here, which is just a, garden box. But what's really nice about it is that it is square, and I can go like this, and then I take my hoe and I just rake it in. I'm trying to get them to use both of those rather than all fighting for the red one. And that one that I made has not been used or even really looked at. So it may have been a flop of a purchase. I'm trying to mix this. Do you mind? Huh? It's just so yummy you can't wait. This is their fermented feed. And I actually put 2 cloves of garlic in it. This before I brought it out here. I didn't ferment the garlic, so I made the fermented feed and mixed it this morning, put in the 2 cloves of garlic, and voila. Garlic is very good for you, and I'm going to start doing this all the time. Anytime you have food that I can mix garlic in, it's happening. Yeah. So, hope you like it, because that's just how it's going to be. There's some garlic in one of their waterers, and in the other one I have ACV and 1 drop of oregano oil. So I'm getting these ladies cleaned up and healthy, and hopefully everything I'm doing will help her the most. This is Phoenix. The roof in here is dripping, so I'm sort of worried about the power. So I went ahead and rerouted this, I guess, so that this is underneath this strip of wood. So now if the roof drips, it won't drip right into the power. Now I do plan on buying a different power strip cord at some point, because this one is, well, it's not the best. No. It reminds me I have to plug it in. I unplugged it while I was... Look at this. All 5 of you. Let's do a wide. Here we go. Hello. How are you? Ignoring you. That's how we are. All right, it's plugged in. So now it's going to go through its diagnostic test, which is going to startle the chickens.
Welcome to Hens Intelligent Camera.
Like, who was that? So whenever you unplug it and plug it back in, it resets it, which is great because it gets any stuck processes unstuck. And it just goes around all over several directions until it's back to where it needs to be. Hello. How are you? Yes, you're so good. Yes, you are. Oh, she's sleeping.